Well, get ready for a dinner and a great show. The cast of Comedia Dinner Theater is bringing Children of Eden to the grand stage.
And joining us are two of the stars, Frankie and Cy. Thanks so much for being here, guys.
Hi.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for bringing us on.
Absolutely. So I'm so excited because I always love hearing about what Comedia has going on. So tell us, Frankie, kick us off. Tell us about the show.
So we have Children of Eden. It's based on the first 9 chapters of the book of Genesis. So we follow the stories of Adam and Eve and then Noah's Ark in Act 2. So it's Adam and Eve and the apple and the talking snake and how they kind of, I don't want to spoil it, they leave the garden. Whoa. It's in the book. It's in the book. And then Act 2, yeah, we follow Noah's Ark, which with Noah's Ark, there's the flood. It kind of wipes out humanity, and it's keeping his family alive on the ark and how they're going to, in a sense, save humanity and continue life on Earth.
Unless there's any twist to Genesis, I think you're doing good on no spoilers.
Right, yeah.
I mean, it should be a book that most people already know. So if it happens to be a spoiler check, you're about 1,000 years late.
So I believe you guys are dressed in costume. This isn't what you normally wear.
I dress like this every day.
I really hope that this is not.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, right?
I got animals.
Tell us about your beautiful character.
So my character is labeled as Mama. I am the lovely Noah's wife. I usually work as the patience and the binding of the family. I help with certain decisions that we have to make with just Noah or with our sons that happen to be featured with us. I don't know, she just serves as kind of the matriarch of the family, the quiet matriarch. Everyone knows that once she ends up saying something that needs to be done, it has to happen immediately.
Oh, amen. You got the power.
No one really understands that.
And she sings probably the show-stopping number at the end of Act 2. You gotta come see this lady sing.
I gotta see Cy.
You gotta come see this lady sing.
All right, so Frankly, we won't leave you behind. Tell us about your character.
So I play Noah, and Noah's pretty much the one that God has entrusted with the task of building an ark and keeping his family alive during the flood. And with that comes a lot of pressure. So Noah is very conflicted. He feels that pressure from the higher power, while also trying to balance his family life and balance those turmoils between each other, the conflicts between each other.
You do great.
And where that goes from there. So, yeah, he's a very complex character that is fun to convey those emotions, and I think it's got a little bit of something that everyone could relate to.
Oh, I love it. We have some video right there.
Oh my gosh, that's us.
That looks so fun.
There's Tim. Tim's from London. There's me.
Oh my gosh, there you are.
That's Tim's from London, and that was Chanel. She's from
he's the one that comes
Michigan,
from the furthest.
lives in New York.
There's Carly.
Oh, I love this is so beautiful. So I mean, of course, I would hope that some of us have read Genesis, but what are you hoping that the audience takes away from the show?
Sure. This is so much based in like family. And those family complexes and how you go through family life, forgiving each other, understanding each other. So just that love prevails. Love prevails over hate, over turmoil, and I think that's what I take from it. I think a lot of families could take that away from the show as well.
There's also the premise of patience and definitely second chances for certain characters that you see in Act 1 that have a giant arc that they have to go through towards the end, as well as certain characters in the second act. It just, second chances is very prevalent. It's very useful with the script and the score, with a lot of the music. It flows with harmonies and clashing between not just the characters, but with the chords and the tracks that you hear that are playing along with us. It's just a beautiful rendition of just having your family to pursue and end up with your happy ending.
Oh, I love
and in the right way, the way you're doing things might not be the right way.
Yes,
true.
They always might be. They might not be the right way, but they end up in a good way.
Well, viewers at home, the information's right there on your screen. You got to catch Children of Eden now through June 15th. Guys, break a leg. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having us.
Of course.